Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to watch this live video. Um, Sorry, something interrupted and I had to stop the other video recording. Now, if this is your first time watching me, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the subscription button and the notification bell so you will be notified every time I'm live or every time I upload a new video. If you click the notification bell so that you'll get notified every time I put up a new video or every time I go on live. Today, within the next few minutes, we will be talking about why we should respect people's decisions. Why we should respect others' decisions even when they don't make sense to us. Sometimes we see the decisions that people take and they just don't make sense to us, and we are very we usually get excited. It's easy for us to quickly jump and start our blame game, especially if those decisions fall outside the guidelines of the community guidelines as to what is wrong and what is right. What do I mean by community guidelines as to what is wrong and what is right? A divorce, for instance. You see somebody said, I'm divorced, I'm about to divorce. Everybody's like, oh no, sorry, that's bad. Because a community guideline has put it that way, that divorce is a bad thing. But then divorce is an end product, it's a result of something. In order for it truly to be a bad thing or a good thing, you have to look at the predetermining factors, things that happen amounting to that decision. So what are we here today to do is to talk about why we should always, always, always respect people's decision. You see a woman that tells you that I'm divorced, or I'm leaving my boyfriend, or I'm leaving my husband, or I'm giving my child up for adoption, respect her decision. As much as you might have your opinion, you have to understand that your opinion is just your thinking. It is not a fact. Your opinion might not even help based on what she has gone through or she is going through. So even as much as you may want to chip in your opinion, you must be able to respect her decision or respect everybody's decision and understand that, number one, you were not in their thought process when they were making their decision. You have to understand that, number two, you are not in their shoes. Unless you walk on their shoes, you will not understand what they are going through. And then number three, you have to understand that they did not just get up in the morning and make that decision. They did not just wake up from sleep and make that decision. For every decision that somebody made, they must have gone through a whole lot. Like I always say, someone's decision is just the end product of a series of things that has happened, a series of consideration, a series of thinking, and then finally they come to that, they get to that conclusion. And then, when we see that, we have to be able to respect people's opinion and people's decision, because we are not in their shoes, like I said, because we don't know what they are going through. We tend to fit everything as just right and wrong. I started off with a good example of divorce. We just tend to fit in as it's a good thing or it's a bad thing based on what the community says, based on what our community guidelines says. But a lot of time we fail, and sometimes when you criticize people like this, and sometimes those people, someone's decision might not even be the best given the situation at hand. It will be better if you respect their decision, let them understand that you respect whatever decision they take, and then you raise your opinion, making sure that you put it in a way that I understand that this is just a suggestion. My opinion is not factual like that. Most of the time it's not. It's just what we think that might work better. You raise your opinion to them, making them understand that you do respect their decision, no matter how bad it seems, no matter how horrible their decisions look. You do respect that they are able to come up to that decision or that conclusion, but then you have an alternative, or you have a suggestion that might work for them. I think when we do that, people will give us the benefit of the doubt, maybe, or people will be able to at least give you a listening ear, or they might have a second thought, versus just criticizing them. Especially in this social media world, we are so good at bashing people on social media and bashing people, and you see somebody post about an artist or somebody post about a neighbor or doing something, and we are quick to rush to bashing them. Here, make an example of shooting. If we hear that somebody was shot, it's a shocking. Like, oh no, that is bad. Yeah, we have it's bad because the community makes it look like it is bad. But factually, you have to look at why this person was being shot. Everything that amounted to them being shot, and then the person who shoot them. You have to look at the decisions they make before they get to that conclusion. When you do that, that's the only time you can really tell if truly this is a bad or a good situation. You can really tell, you can judge that decision, not based on just the decision itself that is presented to you, but you judge it based on the predetermining factor. Nothing is good, nothing is right. There is no universal wrong or right to me. There is no universal wrong or right decision. There's no universal good or bad decision. There is no universal barometer or yardstick to measure what is right or what is wrong. The only time you could tell if something is right or wrong is if you are able to evaluate every other factor surrounding that particular situation. Unless you're able to examine all these factors, then your whatever you're thinking, your thought is just an opinion. It's just an opinion. Seeing all this massive shooting and every day is a bad thing. Yeah, we look at police shooting like it's become one of the things in the rise in here. Yeah, it's a bad thing that the police can shoot somebody. That's what the community assume. But until you really pick the situation and say, what was the police going through? Why did the police have to pull their gun and all of this? Until you get to this point, you really cannot conclude if someone's decision is right or wrong. You see people every day, people are struggling to have a family, stay together, happy. But you see somebody suddenly leave their family and walk away. They say, I'm tired of it. And we're very quick to bash them. Everybody is struggling to maybe go to school, improve their life, get a better job, and so on. And all of a sudden, you just see this person energetic. According to you, you think they're energetic, they have everything it takes to go through it, but they quit. Like, I'm tired of it. They quit and they leave. And we are quick to just bash them and say, oh, that lazy guy, that good for nothing person, that. But if you were to sit down one-on-one with them and see what they have been through, all the processes that they went through getting to that decision, maybe you will realize that the alternative to their decision was deathly. And so they had to take that decision. They had to quit, because not quitting means they will have to die. So from now henceforth, I will wish that we are able to respect people's decision. We are able to understand that people don't just get up in the morning and make those decisions, no matter how bad somebody's decision is. We're able to respect that decision and understand that they have a process that they went through in order to make that decision. And then even if we have an alternative to that decision, or if we have an opinion to voice, let us always respect their decision and voice our opinion in a way that doesn't suggest that they are stupid in making such a decision, because actually they are not. It might not be the right decision, but that doesn't make them stupid. They might have think wrongly, but that doesn't make them stupid. It is just what seems right to them at that time. So let's learn to respect people and respect people's decision, even when it doesn't sound good, even when it doesn't fit to the community guideline of what is wrong and what is right, even when it doesn't fit to the moral right and moral wrong, even when it doesn't fit to religious right and religious wrong. We still have to respect their opinion, their decision, before we can be able to voice our opinion. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like this video, leave a comment below in the comment section, and I'll be more than glad to read your comment and reply to your comment. Thank you.